I'm going to put us both up here, but Sharon, did you get your stuff worked out? I hit those 3 little dots that are like...
3 little dots.
3 little dots. It's not 3 little piggies. And then it gives you an option. And if you click on that, then I think you get to be able to go open the app. When you open the app, then it takes you to YouTube. Then you have all your capabilities.
There you go.
There you go. Hi, guys. This is a really exciting way to start the... Who's it, what's it?
Who's it,
Thursday Thoughts.
Thursday.
Ooh, why are we so, like, blur?
Are you on auto?
I don't know.
Is it default to auto?
It
didn't remember my Facebook password on there the other day.
I'm so sorry about that.
I was annoyed.
How are we looking, guys? I don't know. Maybe it's just the back end that's looking all weird. I don't know. Looks great in Streamlabs, but we all know how that is. Stupid YouTube. Tell you what, it's better than Facebook.
Yeah, on his worst day.
Methinks. All right, guys. So hello to all of you here. Are you hearing us okay? All that? I lost my chat. It's behind one of these windows. Behind door number 2. There we go. Look, you might have found me. All right, very good. All right. Yes, so I clicked on open in browser. Yes, exactly. That's what you want to do. Exactly. So, Thursday Thoughts are... P's been busy.
I've been.
She's registering things. Oh, check out. Did you see those earrings?
Oh.
Chris Zorko sent those to her, along with some soaps for me because she knew that I don't really wear jewelry. And she knows that I'm clean. I love that. That's funny and it's awesome. And they are very awesome soaps. And I haven't shown them to Izzy because she would take them away from me.
Shall I show the soaps?
Sure. I think Chris even made them. I don't think she comes to the lives, but she sure does come back and watch things, so maybe she'll comment.
She sent us some lovely black paper, and I don't know how she knew I needed this.
Well, she said that we had talked about it, that we didn't really have, like the only thing we have is the
heavy stuff.
Is the heavy
and
stuff.
See, this is nice printing. I'm kind of saving it for a special occasion.
It's like the fine china.
We'll use this also.
Just gonna save that for the dinner party of.
Look at this cool card.
Oh yes, the ginkgo leaf, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Really pretty print.
You guys send us some cool stuff. We feel loved.
We do.
And she sent the bubble wrap. Oh, Chris was the one who actually.
Yes. She was the one that talked about the ink and the cool bubble wrap. So I ordered the ink so I could get cool bubble wrap, but I didn't get any cool
Well,
wrap.
what's hilarious is, like, some of her paints arrived today, and she got a little bit more, but it's still not that size, so it's very interesting.
And this is more like...
Oh, they want to see the earring up close. Can you take it off and put it back on?
Oh, sure.
See, I can't do that. That's why I don't wear clothes, like earrings and stuff.
Is this good?
Yeah, look at it. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful?
It's made from her gel prints.
Yeah.
I just thought that they were...
Show both sides.
Really?
I really like that side. That really goes with your hat.
Yeah, well, this is the side that's out. I showed you the wrong side.
What are you going to wear on Sunday?
The other ones. I got 2 pairs.
All right.
I'm going to wear my Chinese writing ones with my
yeah.
I'm wearing red on.
Sure, got her
I'll have to put makeup on because otherwise I'll look like a...
I'll let her have my new makeup that I bought that is not the
wrong
right color.
But look at this, and it smells heavenly. Okay, these are called Oasis soaps. And you can get them. Mariah, can you put in that hashtag?
Oh, the hashtag, or are you talking about it being a...
No, it's like an address.
No, she doesn't have a website. This is just her email.
Oh, okay.
So reach out to her. She's part of Makers. Look if you want some soap.
Almond oatmeal complexion bar.
Chris Zorko.
Yeah, I actually need that one.
Chris with the K.
And this one we're going to leave upstairs in our bathroom because it's coffee hand soap, which...
No, she's to put that one in the kitchen.
Oh.
She doesn't read. Or she doesn't
Well,
listen,
it's got a really
'cause I
cute
read it.
little coffee motif thing
Yeah.
there on the side. I love the little labels. And
you read her not leave it anywhere Lizzie can see it because she's very hard on soap. She feels like it's something that she needs to...
She's just such a pain in the butt. I mean, sometimes she really is.
Yes, she is.
I haven't used this yet. You can see that. I wanted to wait until after we did our
Virgin bubble wrap.
it's virgin bubble wrap. Okay, now that brings us to our next little thing that I want to talk about. Hey, is Fran there?
Fran's here.
Fran, check this out. This is what it looks like when it's all happens. Look how thick that is, though. Now here, I want to tell you something.
Here, hold that up to the thing.
Hold it up to the thing.
Yeah, hold it up to the thing. There you go.
I thought you were zooming today.
No, I didn't turn that thing on. When I do, it makes it all funky. I mean, I can. You said you weren't going to do anything that really required that.
Well, and of course, I don't know ahead of time. Okay, so I want to talk about what not to use. These little mofos, don't use those on the initial... Because what happens is it sticks and you have to soak all that stuff off in the sink for 3 or 4 days. I mean, I finally got it off of this one. But I mean, I scrubbed it. And see, it still has a few little marks on it that
Little stucky goobers.
Yeah. Use one of
Got
your...
that, did you, Violet?
Use one of your pulling... What is it?
Violet dropped in the hashtag mofo. See?
Use one of your pulling, kind of heavy body things for your first little roller on. And then you can get a really... And look how nicely it came off the edges and everything. Isn't that a beautiful color, Fran? Kind of reminds me of your...
This is the one that she was talking about the other day that she's like, man, it's all bumpy and...
I know, and
Yeah.
it has bumps in it, and I don't know why they're... And I sort of like that sometimes on the plate where it leaves a little divot, and then it kind of has a funky color to it.
Well,
I like that.
Didn't we talk about, we think that it's kind of like a little buildup of paper.
I
Some of
think
the
it
furry
grabs,
bits.
because it grabs some of this paper, and you can tell, because, see how it...
Oh, Mo wanted to know. So, you know on that piece that you sent her, the one that I remember I laughed about because I was like, oh, dear Lord. I mean, only the people that we hang out with think that stuff like this is cool. But do you remember what kind of paper that was? 'Cause I don't think it's the craft paper. But maybe parts of it were because I told her it was like a little Franken piece of paper and it just had drizzles of stuff. And
Oh, the one with where I scraped off my not craft paper.
it was. Okay, well, there you go, Mo.
See, that's my little thing. I tape it down and I scrape off my... I kind of didn't replace that.
It's
but
like the
isn't-
scraper skins.
Yeah. I have one back
It's kind of like scars.
Yeah, no kidding.
They're not skins. These are scars. These are paint scars.
These are the little things that I pull off of the end of my palette knife. And it's so funny because I had one and it was just laying on the desk and I was going, oh my gosh, what is that? Where did that come from?
Hello, Debbie. I'm glad you
So,
joined us.
yeah. Anyway, I started saving those.
And hello, Eva. I saw you pop in there, too. I meant to say hello. All right. Man, with just the allergies and whatnot, the weather's, it's like spring.
Yeah, one day and then the next day you're freezing your buns off.
Yeah.
Looking for a source of heat and another sweater. Okay. All right. Fran, if you desire this, I will send it to you.
Wow.
It's probably one of my best ones.
People want to know what to do. I'm like, we need to come up with...
Well, maybe that should be one of our little...
We could do an accordion like the little white one and just frame them up like, weird little trophies.
Skins.
Skins.
From shell plate hunting.
Yes, pink booger squished.
I was saving those for a
God.
while, but I thought people might think I was a little bit odd.
Oh, Fran is now saying yes, yes, yes. All right, so we'll start a new Fran pile.
Okay, I got that back over yonder. Okay.
Remember, she put it over there.
It's on top of my to-dos. so I'm pretty sure I'll find it. I have 4 new paints. Well, actually, yeah, these are all new. I did get one
Replacement.
replacement that was, I got an open in the, I don't know, it's one that I already have.
Do you have a jar of paint burgers?
Do I? No. I didn't keep them. I threw them away. I had them in a baggie.
Sure.
Well, it was kind of a bummer because they kind of all just clumped together because they were kind of wet when I stuffed them in there. And yeah. But no, I should, because I feel sure there's some use for those.
Yes.
But look at this manganese blue hue.
That's quite pretty.
And this is like Prussian, but maybe a little bit
darker
even.
Especially in the gold, or, well, yeah, because these are golden.
These are golden.
Now, it's the Amsterdam that has a little bit more of the green in it.
Is it?
Is
yeah,
it? I think so.
Yeah, and the golden is a little bit more
Blue,
purpley.
yeah. And this is like a darker version of that.
Yeah. And it's very interesting because it does have a little bit of a sheen to it.
Yeah, Fran keeps the circular boogers off the tubes.
Why does that not surprise me?
No.
Okay, well, I've been playing with, what is it?
Sydney Zia.
Sydney Zia. I want to say Zealand.
Well, because, yeah, I mean, it was
Sydney
kind of
Zia.
like, you know, Sydney, Australia, and then New Zealand.
Yeah.
Because we wanted to kind of...
That, but look
include
at
both.
these.
Because they have that feel to
These
them.
are all, and this is what I'm going to totally, Fran, you will be so proud of me. I did registers on these to get them. Now, this is not perfectly lined up. This one's off just a little bit, but it's almost kind of cool because it creates that little highlight and then a low light on the other side. So I think it looks kind of cool. This one could actually have been off a little bit more and been more interesting.
Yeah, probably.
But anyway.
That's what we're going to be doing on Sunday.
That's what we're going to be doing. This is one of my flop-offs, and I am working on this.
I miss the flop-offs. Like, you were doing some really awesome flop-offs. A lot with the texture paste, mainly, but...
Yeah.
Flop-offs?
Well, when you have this open paint,
there's a flop-off situation.
and you have a flop-off situation because nothing's drying.
Better get it thin.
You just keep going on and on. Okay,
Oh,
so
Chris has been here.
Oh.
She just now figured out how to get the chat open.
hi, Chris.
I tell you what, we were spreading the knowledge. We're gonna get y'all knowed up, and it's your job to go out into the world and let other people
let
know about
others
the
know.
3 dots.
I told Mariah I wouldn't be able to do that. I wouldn't even know what that was.
Yeah.
Okay, so here are the little darlings. 1, 2.
Oh, Michelle. Oh, Michelle is kind of. Yeah, you're new to us.
3, and I don't know where my little piece is.
Talk about flop-offs a little bit. We got some new people.
We've got new people?
Yeah, that don't know about the flop-offs.
Oh, well. Oh, here, look at these. Aren't these nice? These are pickups.
Stay tuned, Michelle.
Oh, but I've got something else I have to talk about first, and then I'll get it out of the way so I can't actually start. See, look at that new little guy.
Yeah, I think I'm going to create...
And this is a new one, too.
Yeah, I'm going to add that to the fleur-de-lis mandala, options that you can buy the little tidbit set. I'm not going to add it to the stuff that's already there simply because then I have to reshoot all the pictures. So,
Yeah.
Then that means I have to cut a whole new set. Although I could send it out or whatever.
Sneak peek.
Sneak peek.
I have 12 postcards.
Spoiler.
Sort of done-ish. And that's them.
Look at that.
Okay.
There's some gold in there, so it counts.
I made sure there was a little gold on each one.
A little gold on each
Little
one.
gold on each one. All right, I'm going to have to do some reshuffling back here.
She's got her,
Okay.
movable flat surface.
This started off as my clean paper. I'll just turn it over. There we go.
There you go.
Okie dokie.
Oh, are you going to demo a flop off?
I'm going to demo a flop off.
All right, look at there.
Oh, here's my other little piece.
Yeah, I know. Go team YouTube, non-YouTubers. Were they sticking?
They were married.
Mm-hmm.
soaps married up. Okay.
Oh goodness, yeah, there looks like a cluster.
You want, it's really bad when stuck. See, I was using this as my, I was doing my postcards. Isn't that kind of nice? I think it's
I
good.
like that.
I mean, I really kind of need to, I'll do some, I'll flop some stuff off on that.
Okay.
There
Make
we
sure
go.
it matches.
You know, I don't have to go far to find something. It's not necessarily a testimonial to my neatness and preparedness.
Oh, Linda, what did you really want to see?
Oh, look, I still have some wonderful stuff here. What did Linda want to see?
I don't know. She's got to let me know. I think maybe the postcards, maybe they want to see them.
Oh, you want
back
to see them
bit.
again? A quick.
You showed them a little quick. You didn't even give them a wiggle.
Well, now the gold may not be on the side that you're seeing here.
Well, I was joking about the wiggle, but I've got her trained. When I say wiggle, she'll wiggle. Oh, goodness.
And I have some new techniques that I've discovered here that I'm going to share with y'all one of these days. One of these days. Okay.
Oh, yes, the postcards. Okay, good. Good. I was on top of it there.
Yeah, and you know, hey, Ann or Mo, what's our current
Yeah, number. How many participants
How
in the
many?
non-YouTubers postcard going for the gold? I told her that you guys need like a weekly meeting or something. She rolled her eyes at me. I'm not getting
I'm on
involved.
a needs to know, and if I don't need to know, don't tell me.
Well, you kind of need to know that because you need to know how many postcards.
Just send me a number. Send me a number.
Yeah. Text it to her and copy me just so I can make sure that she gets
All right, maiden voyage. Quinacridone burnt orange.
Oh yeah, that's some yummy stuff.
And I have the heavy body, and I think it's really very close. It's like this one and this one married up, but in heavy body. So see, if you have those two, you don't really need this one. I just kind of wanted it just for fun.
She's been getting rewarded for her good behavior.
I have been, and I have been. I tell you what, I have been doing exactly what Mariah wanted me to do. Well, more or less.
Well, yeah, you did give me a bit of.
That is some beautiful
You
stuff.
gave me a little gruff the other day, but.
All right, now I don't know what I did that for.
All right, Ann's gonna count for you. Ann has the list. She's the list keeper.
She's a list keeper? Okay.
Okay.
Give me a number. Okay, I'll just squeeze a little this on here. It's going to be kind of weird color, but we don't care.
You better flop off. Just remember.
Yeah.
We need a flop off.
I'm hoping I'm going to get some flop off here.
She has been a good girl. She's,
Hey,
she's
I have
helping
been-
me out with my
I
thing.
have
Oh,
been-
I almost spilled it.
Oh my gosh, and see, I've been so careful.
Almost said it. I'm not.
Almost
Keep in mind.
said it. This would be a really good, long...
Oh, Linda Cook's in for a non-YouTuber. Am I right?
We're a fantastic group. We support and encourage each other, and yeah, all that good stuff.
Kumbaya. Next to the arty campfire.
Okay. I don't know if this is the right thing to do.
Oh, Chris says that the quinacridone nickel azo gold is one of her favorites.
I mean, isn't it? All right, now that little
Chapstick.
booger got some. Did you see what happened? And this is what happens when you don't wash your stencils, and you just have to live with it, or
Yeah,
they'll leave some residue.
they leave little gifts.
They leave little gifts. I'm going to let this dry, and I'm going to pull it with some.
Oh,
Because
I
I
know.
think it's going to be bloody marvelous. All right, to that. Let's see what else we got here.
I gave a post the other day that with our, the creative collab with the YouTubers. Let them know that you guys are bringing it.
Well, these are really singularly unimpressive. Okay,
That
let's
wasn't
try a
very-
different color.
that wasn't
That
a
might
very
have been
good
a little
fall.
bit subtle. Let's go with some.
It needs some good juiciness.
Need some good juiciness. Let's try our manganese. And I'll just put a whole bunch out here.
All right, she said she's at 12 right now.
I got 12.
So then you got to make a couple, golden ticket ones,
Oh yeah,
just in case,
I'm really jazzed
It's
about
really
my,
best to create in sets for her.
my new colors because I think that I'm going to have some.
Oh, question from Fran.
Go.
How softly or whatever do you pull a first one if what you want is a great ghost?
Okay, that is a really brilliant question. Brilliant question.
You've earned your skin.
I'm not even going to answer it right now, but because I'm really busy. But I will here
Stay
shortly.
tuned.
Shortly.
We're flopping off right now.
We're flopping off. Okay, now that's going to be some really good flop off stuff. Now what I'm going to do is I'm using my tissue paper. One of the really good things that happens here, well, 2 or 3 or 4, whatever.
We lost count.
Yeah, this is so good that it cannot be numerically quantified.
There's not a numerical value to it.
It has
It's so
just
good.
off the chart.
I love that.
Throwing some math words at y'all.
Yeah, I'm gonna put that on her.
I wish Mariah's father were still alive. He would probably just
Oh, he's
piss himself because.
so inappropriate.
Okay. Now see, I lift that up, and if there's still some stuff in between there, I flip that baby back down there and I pound on it some more. Pound on it. On it.
This is good therapy.
Yeah, it is. Take all your frustrations out. See, look at that. That's nice. That's what it should look like. Okay, here we go. Flop off. Boom.
Boom, boom. All right, I'm tired of looking at this thing because it is just making me grumpy
Boom.
and wondering.
You got to give them a good slap when you put them down.
Give them a
Contact with the. Okay, now see this? You don't want to do anything. That's when you want to pull this. This is a pull.
good- That's right. Bob.
Unless you want. Now, here's your other option. When it is in that present state that you just saw,
Yes.
you can let that dry. Then you can come back with something else and put something else down. But don't be slapping any other. This is not the time to be doing more
Paint.
nor stencils, because you're just going to mess up what you've already got there. Now, if you don't care if that happens, then,
There's that.
there you go.
She's kind of mastered this here lately.
Yeah. Oh, I've been
getting real
doing it
good
a
at it.
lot. And that is what I say. Just keep doing it cognitively. Think about what it was that you did. Maybe even make some notes. I don't know. I'm
Yeah.
not too good at the
Good call, Mo.
note making business, but okay.
Cam
well,
Artist Studio does not support.
you want to get these off before they get attached to each other. Oh, okay, that's really, really.
Yes. So Michelle says, okay, so flop off equals stencils on scrap paper to grab any excess paint. Yes, that is exactly right.
Yeah.
We probably could have said that, but we like
Here,
the
these
demo
are a
thing.
little bit better.
Maybe that's some good little
Yes, it's
kind of ghosty flop off.
ghosty flop offs. But if you've got something ready to go, now here you can see. Okay, Fran, see this? What happened here? Too much paint. And what I've learned is this manganese blue hue is really a whole lot more transparent than it indicates on the. It says it's semi, but it's they actually need 3 because there's semi and then there's semi.
So, right in between there.
Yeah.
A little further this way.
Yeah.
Michelle says we kept her in suspense.
Oh.
That's good, right?
Well, we can hold off longer.
We're always going for the entertainment value.
Yes, that's
Yeah,
what.
yeah.
Is that what we signed up for today?
No, today we are blogging people. I figure when we're kind of in our more
Oh.
intimate setting, it's more blogging people. We have no idea what the actual categories inside of YouTube do. I know that there are those categories, but I don't know that there's actual value to them in maybe perhaps searching, but we just think it's funny. case you guys wanted to know.
Yeah, just in case. Just in case.
Hey, some YouTubers are here. They might want to know.
What did I do with my... Oh, here we go. Okay, now I want to show you... So you guys get ahead on this. This will be kind of boring because we're going to do sort of the same thing. But you know I won't do the same thing twice.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Okay, one of the ways that you can get some really interesting stuff...
And if she does, it's by accident. Purely.
Seriously. I'll tell you what, I was really... Mariah's request was, could you please do... Oh.
And these have actually been in the shop now for 3 weeks, I think.
Really?
Sydney Zia? I think so. So there's not technically anything new. Now, we've never actually shown the Sydney Zia.
Really
Until
irks me when that
now.
happens.
But they are actually in the shop. And don't you dare place an order. You just let me know. You just contact me. And
Yeah. They're taking care of what really should be my job.
I know what we wanted to kind of tempt some of our YouTubers with.
What is it?
Well, remember, because I said that there's no way that you're going to actually, like, be... I think you might have 2 in you to register on Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
But you'll get bored.
Yeah.
And frustrated or something. I know.
I just like to keep it fresh, y'all. That's my story.
A clip, I just like to keep it fresh, y'all.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. Oh, that'll be such a marvelous background print.
I'm going to start cutting clips on her, too.
Because I say that all the time when I pull them off.
Well, it was so funny that Fran said, okay, here, I'm going to get to the thing, though.
Oh, sorry.
Those of you that are YouTubers, that have a channel.
I'm just going to carry on to Sally Forth while she's...
If you want the full set of the Sydney Zia, and you promise that you will do a full-on, like, how to register and line them up, like, you've got to figure it out. You work it out. I will send them to you. And in whatever size that you want.
You have to commit.
You have to commit to a full-on video on how to register the Sydney Zia stencils. So let me know. There you go. That's called a carrot being dangled.
Whoa.
Because she won't do the video. And I definitely won't do the video. So, well, there you go.
We might have to wait. Pull this on Sunday. All right, now... What?
Linda.
What?
I love that, Linda. She says, okay, so I've been watching you for a few months. And just now, just this time, I'm beginning to understand what is going on.
I know. It's a mysterious process.
It is. And half the time, I don't either understand. I just kind of show up and talk about what I see.
Okay, now we're going to get a good flop off on this one. So I'm going to get a new piece of paper.
Okay. Yes, that is a challenge.
Because I have used a lot of paint.
Whoa. Sharon says that sounds pretty mathy.
Pretty mappy?
Mathy.
Oh, mathy. Oh.
Like the registering.
Oh, hell yes.
It kind of can be. Now, if you guys don't know, but Fran on the edge there, she did it the other day with some things.
Yeah. She did.
There are ways to be really particular about it. Like you could mount them to little boards because there are registration type things to line them up. Because see, the Sydney Zia has a total of 4 different stencils that can be interused with one another. Now there's 2 for sure. Like you could register them and get some cool things, but my challenge is to use all 4 in a very precise way. So, because I got Miss Wing It over here. Like, it's close enough. We got that
good enough for the girls I go with.
Sharon says she can't measure it. It's against her beliefs.
I can measure, but it really doesn't seem to make much difference whether I measure or not.
It's just
yeah. So if it involves anything with a straight edge.
Oh, Debbie says good to know, Linda. I've only been about a month. It's still not a clue. Yeah, you need a 3-month, I guess, for about a 3-month kind of investment. Oh gosh.
funny.
Okay. All right, Michelle's in. She'll give it a try. All right, well, I'll reach out to you, Michelle, so we can figure out exactly what size you want.
Now, see, that's kind of interesting. That'll be a good base print or something else. Get some not our stencils. Mariah took one of my stencils away from me because she's going to use it, and she hasn't replaced it yet.
Oh yes. No, did I? Oh,
No,
I didn't.
you haven't.
Here, there's a little sneaky peek to my thing. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, you can make some really cool. Like back in the day, I used to glue things to my face when I go to the club. Remember that, Mom?
Yeah. Can I tell the story?
I don't know which one.
The fairy story.
Oh.
Oh, it just cracks me up I just think about it and I just laugh.
That's funny that you remember this story.
Well, it's because I used to think it was kind of strange. Okay, we're going to do something
You're
here.
talking about when I went into the convenience store?
Mm-hmm. Well, she's pulled in to get gas and she's headed to some gala soiree.
Probably cigarettes.
This is just probably the Lizard Lounge. I don't know. Anyway.
That's where I met my husband.
Actually was the name of the place.
Yeah, Lizard Lounge.
I actually went there once. I didn't last long, but I made an appearance.
She did. I had to show her Brad.
Yeah,
So that's the boy.
I just thought he was a boy toy, but it turned out and it wasn't.
He was a keeper.
He was a keeper. Okay, so I know I'm going to flop it off on here or, put something on there, so I'm...
Anyway, I went into the convenience store.
Oh, yes.
The convenience store guy, like when I'm checking out, says, "Oh my God, it looks like a fairy exploded on you." And I said, "Oh my God, thank you."
I mean, most people would be a little irked.
Oh no, I was like, mission accomplished.
And when she told me that, I used to just crack up, laugh a mile a minute.
Oh yeah, there wasn't much of our house.
Oh, and
that
I
didn't
think I
have
just
glitter in
squeezed
it.
something under there. I shouldn't do that. Why did I do that?
Yeah, we're kind of hot today.
Yeah, I may be definitely overdressed.
Oh. I meant like our funniness.
Oh, hot. No, I'm talking about temperature.
Yeah, she's hot. Just take the scarf off.
I just don't know if this says pink, but that's what I happen to have.
It's very pink,
It's very pink.
but I like it.
I'll fix it. No worries. It won't remain pink. Okay, that's probably gonna rot.
It went with the fairy story anyway.
It did.
She pulled out with some dragonfly stuff. Be like an homage to my club and fairy days.
I think we can pull this. I'm really excited about this. All right, now I've explained to you what my pulling mixture is, right? I think I have.
Oh, that's good, Debbie. Yes, I mean, we do. We love each other. And yes, hopefully at some point you kind of have a aha moment. Okay, now we understand what these crazy ladies are doing.
There is method to our madness.
Not a lot of plan, but method.
All right, now I have to show you this because I love these little things. If you don't have them, you need to get them. Well, that's not going to be as stellar as I thought it was going to be. I should have used a dark color. Oh, well, too late.
Well, you can print on top of
There you go.
once you pull
That's
it.
always an option.
I was kind of wondering about your outfit today, that you were a little overdressed.
Well, I wasn't, it was just
Early.
like, once this is, oh, look. Well, that's certainly
Oh, they want to see pictures
pictures of your fairy.
in my clubby fairy days. I'll see what I can dig up. I'm kind of glad Christy isn't here. She actually has some of those pictures too. Oh, that's a situation.
It's a situation. It's not untenable. I mean, I just wished I could get a print that sort of looked like that. It's really awesome. I'm going to put some, boy, that really, see, I'm telling you, it is like, once we have these humidity situations.
Hi, Diane. She
It is
made
like-
it in.
Boom!
We're trying to keep this a little more, on the DL. It's a Thursday Thoughts. It's,
what is
the cool kids come hang out.
Yeah. I'm going to use
Or
some.
listen, because you haven't figured out how to get into the chat.
I'm a lot more relaxed, and I'm just making one mess after another that's not working out worth a darn. Oh my God.
Sugars. Shall I go fetch it?
Nope, I got it.
Oh goodness. Did you rub paint across the carpet? I'm really not that worried about that carpet over there because she already did that.
I've already done that.
Rolled her chair in it. I mean,
rolled around on it. I'll tell you what.
She's like having a teenager sometimes.
I love golden paints, but I do not. The Amsterdam people, this business right here where you can just screw that baby off, I get those on every time.
No, Diane, it doesn't say like, you know, Diane's trying to get in. I wish it would like let me know like who's trying to. If there were like little, hey, kind of like if you're outside, hey.
Look at this.
You were having some weirdness.
Well, we've also got the fan, the ceiling fan going
you want to turn off?
You just think that it doesn't make a
It does.
difference? It makes a big difference. But you know, look at how beautiful that is.
I bet Fran's just.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm going to slop some stuff on here that's loosey-goosey and move right along. What do we got here? That ought to add a little
With the
juice to the mix.
I know.
What?
Diane, she was the little puppy dog with her face pressed against the window. But she got in. Oh.
Okay, hopefully this is going to be it.
Yeah, that's right. Persistence will get you.
Well,
That's some.
turned a lovely shade of green.
Uh-huh.
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 And hopefully it's moist enough that it's going to pull something.
I don't know. What was the choice about the green? Or how did that...
It was open. It was the one on top. Oh, I asked just to ask Carmichael why he had that pair of socks on. He said it was the ones on top.
Fair enough.
He wasn't big on.
Mo wants to know what that color was. That green.
Oh, here, let me. Green gold.
Man, it went really...
Well, see, it mixed with the blue that I had down.
And that was the new blue, right?
That was the new blue, the anthraquinone.
Oh, these names.
All right, let's see what we got going here. Oh, man, that is, look at this.
Very nice.
Isn't that going to be wonderful?
I'm going to be real impressed if it all comes off. I don't think it's going to do it right now. You
It is not a right now.
Mm-mm. You may have to wait till Sunday to see that bad boy.
No.
Well, and I told her to turn on the diffuser, too, to add a little moisture, just because things have been so dry. And had to create a new Google password to get in. Sounds like, yeah, we understand.
Okay, so here I am. The baby. I have this mission. I'm supposed to find the child a headband that matches her new mermaid swimsuit.
Don't talk to that. She's home, and this mermaid situation is getting real.
Oh my God!
Like she thinks that all she needs is this darn mermaid tail. Oh, and then she hooked me into that because she needs a new swimsuit anyway. It's too big for the ones, and it's about swimming time and whatever. So I can't wait to see what this swimsuit's gonna look like. But anyway, so she gets that. Then wasn't she talking to you about it and said all she needed to complete the look or the outfit or whatever her mermaid thing was a headband?
Yes.
And so, and both Mom and I are thinking, this, because she has visions of this all going in the water. And so this adds to the complexity of what it is that, this crown thing for the mermaid baby business. Anyway.
Yeah, she's just going to magically be able to swim through the water,
with this tail.
With this tail, because it's going to transport her into...
And I already warned her daddy, because her daddy's the one taking her to the pool, because I don't like doing the swimming thing. It's not my gig.
Now there we go. That's the kind of paint I like to see. The glistening.
The
The
glistening.
glistening and the not grabbing your brayer as it goes across the... Oh, yeah. That's probably a little bit much, but I don't want to get too carried away because we know we have a humidity situation here.
Mm-hmm.
And it's easy to get too much off.
Okay, so, oh, here. Okay, it's going to be Robin Clendon-esque. Sorry, I can't spell her name. No worries. I think you got it right. That's right. Or at least that's how I spell it too. Okay, now I need to ask what actually happens when you set it aside overnight. You use scientific terms, please.
It dries all the way.
It dries all the way.
It's not really. There's no magical property as it sits on the shelf. It dries all the way, and so what it does is it bonds to the bottom layer, grabs it. If you pull it while it's wet, it's just going.
Yeah, some comes
slipping right
up,
off.
some doesn't. You know, and that's also why, like, especially in the middle of your plate, if things are not dry, you start having your paper tear. This is also one of the reasons that you want to kind of pop those edges when it does dry, because your outside is very dry.
Always dries faster than the interior.
That's certainly been our experience. And, you know, so I can't remember the guy's name. I'm sorry.
Okay, I just checked that, and I'm not pulling that right now.
Okay. I'm going to tell a little story about, and he's one of the Jelly Arts. He's on the design team of the Jelly Arts. But he pulled a print, and he said, now he's like, oh, I don't really understand, you know, what was going on there or something like that. I feel like he knew what was going on, but that's fine. So I left in the message, you know, in the comments, I said, you needed to let it dry longer. And he said, yeah, I only let it dry about 30 minutes. Because exactly what I was describing there is that whole middle section
Just ripped off.
and he was real sad about it. And yeah.
Man, and the only reason I know that is because I've
We've
pulled
witnessed
quite
it.
a few of those
I've witnessed
in
it.
my life. Oh, look at this brown. Isn't this gorgeous? This is the new quinacridone. Quinacridone. Where you are. Here it is. Transparent brown iron oxide. I apologize. This is transparent brown iron oxide. I thought it would be a really... You know, I usually just make my own browns, but every
Hey, like
now and then...
number 16 or 91. It's similar. Here, I'm kind of interested. Here, I'm going to roll your thing around.
It doesn't ASTM. Don't know what that means.
Here, grab number 16 or 91.
As the case may be. Yeah, it's very similar. This may have a little bit more of a blue to it.
Oh, yeah. A mermaid tail. Like a swimsuit mermaid tail thing. Oh, yeah. It's going to go very badly. There's going to be tears.
Has more yellow in it. But you know, if you brayer
gave a
that
brown
out, yeah, it's very close. Very close. But what I'm really thinking about my golden tubes, because I wrestle with the lids and I get sick and tired of it. I'm going to have to come up with a new storage system here.
We're going to have to redo the carts. I would love to take all this stuff off of the top. And I mean, it's a little bit daunting, but also I get a little excited too when we're going to rearrange these things that I look at.
I use that stuff all the time.
Do you?
I do. Now the stuff that's on the second row here, but that's some of my metallics too.
Oh, show them the cool little...
Well, I don't know how I'm going to show them that. Oh, you want me to take it off and turn it for them? Okay. Wait and do that.
We're thinking about putting some of these in the giveaway because it came with 4.
Okay, so
You need to tape it down to that thing. I told you should tape it down.
It twirls just fine. It gets knocked into that other one because square pegs don't go in round holes.
Yeah, we need a round thingy, but
yeah, we haven't found one yet. Okay, so look at this little jobber. Now watch this. Wow!
ooh, that'll make it dizzy. That's That's why she needs
don't
to
want
tape it
to.
down.
You don't want to do it quite that
But
vigorously.
they're little tiny lazy Susans, or also known as, what was it, like, something bearing something or others. Anyway,
Yeah.
there you go. I've got 3 more, so I might include these in the giveaway.
But I just need around something. And what
Hey, Judy.
I need.
Where are one of your cans?
They're too tall.
Can we cut them in half or something?
Well, no, I don't think so. I don't want that can edge. You talk about a tetanus shot waiting to happen.
Can't you? Sometimes she's just mean.
Just stating a well-known fact that metal exposed rusts faster.
Isn't there a way that you can use like the can opener thing to like curl it around or something?
The side of the can?
Aren't there some, there's a tool, like a can opener type thing that does that.
Yes, my Marine husband has one of those. He maybe use it when we were camping.
There you go. So see. Mm-hmm.
Well, by God, the next time we went camping, I made sure I had a can opener that you didn't have to injure yourself when you were opening the can.
True that.
Okay, well, here we go. I'm about thawed out.
Diane says hot glue will get rid of those sharp edges.
Well, that is,
See?
yes.
We have hot glue. And cover the edge with duct tape.
Yeah,
Brad has that stuff that he tried to make the handle thing with.
Yeah, this is
I was
very
so
true.
pleased that she went with mine.
Were you?
You know that there was a competition between which handle
Okay,
or
see,
which scraper
you're looking at the mat scraper here. This is one of my many hats that I wear, mat scraper. I need a little chef hat with mat scraper on it. But I told Mariah, I said, you know, that thing just eats into this part of my finger as I'm pushing it, getting that stuff off the mat.
So, well, we can't have that. I need you in operating, you know.
So I said, you need to get me some ergonomically friendly material on that handle, or I'm going to have to resign my position. Because I really, really need these fingers for gel plating.
Yes.
Because that's my main gig. So she came up with this thing, and I loved it. I mean, it's so nice and squishy. One Brad has is really cute, and it looks good, but it's thin. The one Mariah has, I mean, it's like, you know, those things on the bicycle?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it works
I knew that's
great.
Yeah.
So, I can't
He said that, he's like, that's fine. I'll use it.
bitch and moan about that anymore.
When he scrapes mats. He's
Yeah,
going to use it.
he can use his when he scrapes mats. It seemed like there was something else I was going to talk about. Let me. Oh,
I don't have anything else on my list over here. Over here. Anything you guys want to talk about? Thursday Thoughts. We got about, 10 minutes or so.
I forgot to show him Chris's paper.
Oh.
And it's so
She
funny
was
because,
like, oh.
okay, I have put this over here. I didn't even show it to Izzy because,
Oh, yeah.
I said, Mariah, I think Chris actually gel plated this paper. Because I was looking at this side as one, wow, I think I'll gel plate that. And I looked at the other side and I said, I think that side's already been gel plated. Look at that. Isn't that absolutely gorgeous?
Yeah, that's some well done stuff there.
And then,
Chris Sorko knows what she's doing.
look at this string. I know.
Just know that we ooh and ah over pretty much everything that you guys send us.
I just think this is absolutely wonderful, and I don't know yet what I shall do with it, but I think it's
Yeah,
fun.
hide it from Izzy, because she'll use it for something stupid. I love her, but she just.
Well, if she would use it, I really want her to get back to her head, because she was really going great guns there for a while.
Yeah.
But she's so fickle. She pulled all the good stuff off.
She's 4. Well, she'll be 5 soon.
Yeah, you gotta watch
Sometimes
her.
we really try to put. 4 thing. We put our beliefs in what, her attention span should be. It's probably quite remarkable for her age, but we still have higher expectations.
Okay, I can tell you right now that, see those shiny...
Oh, I have it in the box, Judy. Try to remind me, text me, so I will get it and I will post that in the group today. It is so cool. So Judy had sent her the puzzle pieces, and then
Yes.
they gel plated them. And they look so cool. And plus she wants them because she wants me to print out a picture of them put together because that's how puzzles are. So yes.
Every box, geez, this is what she's done.
Oh, of course it says, yep, gel printed in color shift paint over copper dotted tissue. Oh, so the dots were already on the tissue. Because I was like, man, that is some impressive, like.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see.
Well, I thought,
That's some good
I
stuff.
realized
I mean,
it,
we're still very impressed, Chris.
it was very impressive. I'm just getting this off because normally I don't care about this, but I'm going to pull this with this really creamy yellow.
Is that
And I don't want any green cropping up in my,
any green boogers on the side?
any green boogers on the side. So I'm just, I mean, there's going to be some of it that I don't have any
Yeah.
control over, and I don't want to pull up.
You're becoming a real master with that there tape.
Oh, that one's, yeah, that one's on the paper underneath it.
It's like, cleaning the window and you don't know which side it's on.
Yeah, and then you get on the outside and you're going, and that's on the inside.
Yeah. And then you go back to the outside and you're like, well, is it?
I don't know.
Yes.
I think window washing is a highly overrated activity.
That falls under cleaning.
Yeah, I think you hose
She's
it
not
off
interested.
if you can't see out. Otherwise, just leave it alone. You don't want to start because, you know, when you kind of get it so that it's, yeah. It's worse than when you started.
Oh, yeah, if you half-ass. Oh.
That's what I do.
Yeah.
Yep.
If you
Just checking to see.
just do it partially.
Oh, now see, it's kind of soaking. Look.
Oh, some little things are popping up there.
Yeah. Yeah. You'd think it would be drying like a bat out of Hades, but
Man, we are just sailors today. Okay, was the Arteza paint, Chris? I am sure they have the same color. Oh, okay.
well, we were looking at these shapeshifter paints,
That's what she called
and I don't know what it did with that one. Is it okay to turn this? I'm always getting hooked on the cords. We've got a
Look, I have remedied that situation, I think.
Chevy Chase situation here with the cordage.
Oh.
I don't know, it's stuck in here somewhere.
And we need to
Ah, here it is.
see. I think if we
Two different from two different companies. Look at that, and you're going to tell me that those are not from the same vat?
I don't think they're from the same vat.
That they pretty much are. This one may have a tiny bit more blue.
Yeah.
This is color change. This is color shift.
Yes. Color Shift is the more name brand, the folk art. And then the other one is the shuttle stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
I really do like these two colors. I use them a lot.
yeah,
It's really it's a nice color to pull with. And I do like this stuff to pull with. It's sticky enough. Just remember, don't use this on your base layer when you're breaking in your brayer.
yeah.
It's no way no chingao.
No way, no.
Yeah, you will not be happy. Here, check this out.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't that pretty? I would say it's got another.
Chevy Chase. So she met the National Lampoon's Christmas, you know, the Griswolds with all the wiring.
14 strips of things. Well, we've only have 2 actually.
There are a lot of things.
But the ceiling up here looks like.
If we could shut down PM Artist Studio for 2 weeks and redo some things.
It would have to be shutting down because it would take that long to reconstruct.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of the Rubik's Cube where in order to get one thing done, you have to do something else. Well, I have to get all the stuff.
It's a domino.
It is. I have to get all the stuff cleaned off my dresser in my bedroom so that. Can you see back behind there?
One thing leads to the next. We have these conversations.
Can you see way back in the background there? Well, my beads go all the way across. I can only reach the top, and I can't even really reach that. Because
and we're not even sure those are good beads. Most of the time they're not. The stuff you want is at the bottom.
Always is.
Always.
Never fails. Puppies are at the bottom. Anyway.
Puppies are at the bottom. That's right.
Where was I? Oh, yeah. So, we really have a lot of preparatory work to do before we start this
It's
big
really just
reconstruction.
maintaining. I want to get rid of the cart.
And I say, hey, great. Tell me where all that stuff's going to go. I'm willing. I'm willing to work with you on this.
She's not.
I am. But I need to be able to get it. I need to be able to find it.
And nothing's being thrown away.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, pretty much.
Sure enough. I organized my skins the other day.
There's some Thursday thought for you.
Yeah. Can you hand me that? Is it over there? Did I put it up? Oh, no.
Oh, you're...
My skins folder?
Well, I did have it the other day. I don't see the little taggy thing sticking up. She did label it, but
Yep,
maybe.
I
Hold
did.
on.
I might have put it over here. No, I don't think I'd do that.
No, I don't see the little sticky uppy taggy
I don't see it
thing.
over there either. Oh, well, anyway. I think I counted them. I have 21.
Oh, you counted them.
Yeah, well, I had
Just
them
do
all.
an inventory.
Did inventory.
So there's a
Brayer skins.
steal 'em.
That's the kind that's kind of organizing I do. I sat here for 2 hours organizing my Brayer skins. You tell me that.
Sorry, that has just got me giggling. Woo!
It really wasn't all that funny, Mariah. It's really,
It's because there's just so, like, there's a lot there that,
yeah,
that we can unpack.
that are we could tote out. Thirsty thoughts. Who knew?
That's some funny stuff. Okay. And I'm also thinking about the arty thieves.
Oh.
Oh, that's got me like, woo. Sorry, guys. That's funny stuff. Woo. All right. I needed that. That was some hardcore giggle stuff there. Oh, GDP does want to see your skin collection.
Oh dear. Well,
I know you have it over there because I did.
oh, I see it. I found
Woo,
it. I found
goodness.
it. Found it over there. Izzy used to watch this cute little cartoon.
Oh,
with
and
this
we
little
still
squirrel.
use it. It's hilarious.
And oh my gosh, we watched it until I was just ready to stick an ice pick in the side of my head. It was this little squirrel. Oh, it was two little squirrels. A little girl squirrel and a
And you
little boy.
owe Fran about the good ghosts. You remember when you were talking, good ghost prints.
Good ghost prints.
How to get the ghost.
Oh,
And we'll show your skins real quick.
okay. Yeah.
You got that there. Well, I guess we're going long here.
See, look that label, y'all.
Or they buy a sewing machine. Well, we don't have, well, we do have a sewing machine, but it's in a closet because I just can't even fathom.
Oh, if we busted that sucker out.
Oh, that baby would be so,
yeah.
yeah, we're not going
She'd
there
be sticking a needle in her finger
for sure.
because she wouldn't be able to leave it alone. Anything mechanical is like she's on it. And
You're showing your Seth after order.
yeah, good old Seth says thanks.
You're welcome, Seth.
Yeah. Well, here it came in handy. This is my
It's not Seth's skin though.
skin. He didn't send me this. He didn't send me this. No.
People get real upset.
Call Seth up and say, "Hey, I want some of that stuff that he had. I saw it. This is your order."
Oh goodness.
All right, you're getting some free Adbo there, Sethy,
Oh,
baby.
Chris, it is. It's dark. It's yeah. We're yes.
Anyway, I was really sorry. I didn't discover until I'd already ripped off part
Put
of it
the
over
Murphy's
here.
oil in the basket.
It was missing, but Brian, we just start
I'm
trying to have a serious conversation here.
Okay.
On the. Whew, okay, well there you go. That one came off of a stencil. It is not a stencil. It was peeled away from the stencil.
Yeah.
Here's my little kite, aka afterbirth that lost its little other part. I don't know. It had two of them hanging down there, but now it's just got one. That happens. Be careful with those. What's this? Oh, This is my little thing, my little baddie thing that I was making. I was making a bat out of this for my journal, but
She squirreled.
I lost my skins. And I didn't find them in time.
Oh.
Oh, here, this is a good one. Oh, this is a really good one here. Look at these. These are little scrape-offs of the
You gotta show Fran how to do the ghost prints. It's just getting weirder.
Is she fun? Is she?
No, it's just.
Oh, okay. Everybody's seen enough of that.
If you guys come to visit, we'll bust out the skins.
We do.
No one else in our family would understand.
Hell, they won't even look at our journals.
No, they don't.
They just glaze over when we mention
Oh,
it.
God. Didn't we already see this one? No, this is new.
This one's new. Oh.
How do you know? Well, because I did a video. I can timestamp it.
Yeah.
Oh,
You've been watching those videos like a good
yeah.
family member should. You'd already know that.
You've been leaving comments and thumbs upping.
Yeah. Okay. Well, our family crew isn't. That's just not the kind of peeps they
No,
are.
but we do whenever they come over for anything.
Holidays.
And we do make them at least watch a couple.
Alrighty.
Maybe that's why they stopped coming over. Really wasn't about, everybody being sick or anything.
Well, where is another?
Just,
I might have to pull something just to get it.
Aunt says you might want to pull that file out periodically and sneer maniacally. Oh. Yes. Oh! Oh, see, it's got one little corner there. It's not gonna...
But I beat that booger down.
Do you want... Oh, God.
Look at that.
All right.
It's got its little frame around the edge and everything. Now, come on, people. I need some love.
Yeah, that's some good stuff right there, P.
Oh, no. Look at that wonderful green in that corner down there. Oh,
Hey,
man.
you know what? If you came back in and you stenciled some of the Simic writing across the top of that,
Robin
McClendon should probably lose her mind.
She probably would.
Oh, yeah, you're getting hearts and loves.
Alrighty.
There you go.
Okay.
Let's try to do
What are we trying to do again? We're trying to
ghost print.
Ghost print. Okay. Well, to do that, we need, because I know what you're talking about now, Fran. I'm with you. I'm not using any dead gum open because we'll be here for.
Yeah.
But I am going to put more paint on than I normally would, simply because of our current weather conditions here. and if all else fails, what you do is you bust out your retarder. You're having trouble with your paint drying up on your plate. Well, number one, you might clean up your plate. That's always an option, because it does pull better when
Yes.
I'm not talking about, I could eat off of it clean. Although the stuff we use is good
Edible.
grade.
Just don't know about the plate itself.
Yeah.
I don't think they're BPA free.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Who knows where they've been before they got to me.
True that.
I just kind of pound it about there, There's people that, you have your people who are the mixers on the side and, they waste about half a tube
Then
of
there's
paint.
the daughters across. Fran's a daughter across. She likes to put a little blob here and a little, she does that.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody kind of has their own little thing.
Own little style.
He likes it on the one end.
Oh,
a
I
little
like it
more
on the one.
aggressive with the brayer.
Yeah, I like to, you can't get that when you got it all over the place, It just doesn't have the same effect.
Oh,
Okay.
Ann oiled hers yesterday.
I want to have it kind of juicy. Very carefully put down your stencils, and I'm just using these because they're handy. It's not because they're the ones I really wanted. Okay, then we take tissue paper, and this is very important.
Are you with us? All right, good, Fran. She said.
Okay, now remember, you want to use open paints, because you want to keep that moist, layer underneath moist.
Fran is like 100% humidity, so that girl has no problems on.
Yeah,
Doesn't
you
seem-
pull prints over there that I'm like, I don't
Blows our
know
mind.
the prints gods have aligned for Fran.
Yes.
Because I would never get that off of my plate, what she's doing right now.
I mean, maybe in the midst of the summer.
But you're pressing on it, and the reason that you're pressing on it is you're pushing that stencil down in. And that's the other nice thing about the Yupo. They have a little loft to them, more so than some of those, you know, thin as piss on a platter things that you get from other people.
So bad. Oh.
And here it comes.
Is this a ghost print?
Well, that other one was my original print.
I think she's also talking about doing a really quick one where, like, you pull up.
Oh, you
the
just
one,
take some of it off?
and then.
Well, no, you can do that. Just take some of it off, you know, just quick pull.
Yeah.
Then let that dry and pull it with something else. Sure. I mean, absolutely. Yeah.
Isabella would like to know, was it said that we can remove the bubbles from the gel plate by cleaning it with oil? I don't know that that would necessarily be true, because what you want to do is you actually want to kind of...
Okay, here's my thought on the bubbles, because I get them. Everybody gets bubbles. If you don't put it down solid on whatever it is you're storing it, if there's a bubble underneath there, it's going to show up. Now, unless it's a really big old bubble, it's not going to be a big deal. What you do is you just
rotate it out.
Rotate it out, turn it upside down, and that's why I have started storing mine on paper instead of the acetate film that they send, because you can't get all those bubbles out.
Diane says, well, the next time I wake up to catch you guys, I will know to ditch the phone to pee first. 3, don't be eating my toast as it is spit upon the screen.
Well, we'll try to give you a heads up on that. Sometimes I don't even know.
We aren't always this funny.
You know, we're not always
It's
this funny.
just a giggly day.
It is. And look, and there's still a little residue from the other left over in that corner. I love that kind of stuff when I want it there. But I want to decide when it's going to be there. All right, now
I'm the decider.
I'm the decider.
You don't own me, gel plate.
I get to decide.
Hello, Christy. Yes, she did try to call me. And it is Thursday Thoughts, and we're running over.
A little bit, but I've got one more thing that
Okay.
I want to do here. Is that going to work? Well, it will if I get it right on the money.
Yes, see, she wants to see the first quickie to get a great ghost.
The first quickie to get a great ghost.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, we shall endeavor to give you... I need some more.
What you need?
I need some more options here because I like to layer them up. And the little ones work. Okay. You want to get them all.
Oh, here, and here's what Judy says. 3 P's of P. Paint, paint, paint. Sorry, I just got a commercial for Colonial Penn Life Insurance, and it made me think of this.
That's funny. Okay. All right, Fran, we're going to use a large amount of...
She did have some nettle right before I told her she needed to, because
I believe I'm
sneezing.
getting better. Okay.
She wants to know, how firmly do you press that first pull?
Oh, you just push the crap out of it. I mean, boom, 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 boom. Yeah. All right, I'm going to try to get you what you want here. This is open, so this is going to stay juicy for a long time. This is the one I always use when I'm doing my sgraffito.
Mm-hmm.
This stuff right here is the shiznit. I kid you not. If you don't have any of this in the open, it is a necessity to have it. It is opaque.
Or add retarder to what you got.
Okay, now see what happened there? That was a big no-no on my part. Just stuck my brayer down. Now I have a funky little line business going on there.
Mm-hmm.
I
Could you
think I
imagine
worked it
P
out.
and Snoop Dogg hanging out? I think that might be hilarious.
That's all right. I think it's going to be a go.
It's going to be a go.
It's going to be a go. That's a go. All right, you can see that there's a lot of paint out there because You recognize the little striation things going on?
I feel like if we made this video public, we might get some good. This one might be a good one. But I'm not going to do that. It could go the opposite direction as well.
Alright, now I'm putting lots of them down
Oh,
here.
she thought that you needed to go gently.
Oh, no.
No, and I think what Fran is actually talking about, she's not talking about this method. What she's talking about...
Oh, it's when I did my...
Maybe, and did that really quick lift up. Because remember that? That was the
Yeah.
other day, and it...
Yeah. Okay, I'm just going to give this, because I don't have much that I'm getting rid of here. It's going to come off on the stencil.
Well, yeah, when you're doing the stencil thing, you got to do all that pushing business, because you want those pieces to... Well, you want the stencils or the masks to grab up the paint.
Okay, quick pull. First
Okay.
quick pull.
Light.
Lightly. Kiss it, kiss it, kiss it. Baby, kiss it. Pull it up.
There you go.
Baby, kiss it.
Baby kiss.
Baby kisses. And then you've got another one, which you have now options. You can let that dry
Just remember, it's open.
all the way. Or I can go ahead and just pull that right now. I'm
Do
going to let it dry because I'll tell you what, it's going to be lovely. Let me show you why.
Oh, yes. Look at that.
See the lacy business going on there?
Mm-hmm.
And pull that with like that dark burnt orange stuff right here. See it? It's already got some out there.
Oh, yeah.
And that's going to be really brilliant.
I would challenge you to do that one side with the reddish color and then the other side with the green.
What side? Oh, you
Like
mean
kinda, yeah.
divide it up? Well, I can't do anything until this
Right, it dries.
open.
All right, guys. That was definitely...
Hope that was what you needed.
Yes, it was. That is it, Mariah. You see, I'm listening to you, Fran. I'm trying to help
Yep,
all the
this-
peoples out. Please tell me that quickie is the same over the world. Yes. Yes,
The
it is.
quickie? What is it?
A quickie pull.
The quick pull?
Yeah. It is the
pretty
same
much-
all over the world. Oh.
It is the same all over the world. It's totally dependent on the humidity you have. Fran does not need to use any open paints.
It just...
I think she's just fine with the ones that she's got because I'll tell you what, she gets stuff off that plate that I cannot believe.
No, it was not tissue paper on that one. The tissue paper is used mainly when...
If you have a
Going
lot of
into the
open
little-
areas that you want to pull that paint off.
Right.
But on this one, I just layered it with all the...
Yes.
Can you see it? Can you see it?
Uh-huh.
Because I'm trying to put it against my dark shirt here.
Yes.
If you have your plate completely covered with the stencils like I did this on this last one here, there's not any paint to pull up. What you're doing is you're squishing it into the pattern of your stencils. And
And your stencil's pulling up some of that paint.
you're making an impression plate.
And then what you did with the quickie pull, the piece of paper,
Very lightly.
was to lift sort of that excess off. So number one, it's not going to take 4 flipping ever to dry. Plus lifting off, you know, you can see that you don't get as much pattern there.
Yeah.
Kind of taking that up helps with
Most
what's
of
gonna
your
happen
pattern you're going to be picking up over here because you will see the fine little lines when you
You
use
missed that part, Diane.
a darker color.
We discussed that we are either blogger, poster type people, but it's mainly entertainment.
That's
That's our story. We're sticking to it.
Absolutely. We're going with it.
All right, guys. Super awesome Thursday thoughts.
Yeah, we haven't had any calls from any of the major networks yet, but we'll
Yeah.
let you know.
That's why we keep these unlisted.
There you go.
All right, guys. Yes, awesome stuff.
Thanks for my earrings, Chris, if you're still
Yes.
there. I love them.
Good
As you
giggles.
can see, I have lots of things. I have a shirt, another shirt, but I
Thanks,
couldn't find it.
Violet. We love you guys. You're
Yes,
awesome.
we do.
And we'll see you on Sunday. If not, chat with you, you know, behind the scenes or in Makers.
We're going to do some registers.
She keeps threatening. All right. Oh, and Michelle, get with me if you're still here. Yep, Michelle's still here. All right, cool. Awesome. we'll do some registering, like, you know, legit.